Hello there, we have a letter for you. It's from Miss Jeht. Huh? You know Jeht too, Catherine? How's she doing? The Adventure Guild has an open partnership with the Ermites, so it would be more surprising if I didn't know her. She looked quite happy when she arrived, and said she was looking forward to seeing you again. So Jeht is the female mercenary Ermite that I think we helped um, in the desert. She was one of the escorts for the academian researcher. Interesting. Let's see what Jeht written. To my best friends, Bloody Master and Little Paimon. It's been a while. Hope you still remember me. How are things going for you? I heard from merchants traveling from afar and some adventurers that you returned to Sumeru, so I wrote you this letter. I'm staying at the Tantan camp right now. Thanks to you, life's pretty good. Well, let's make the long story short. I wanted to see you two ever since we last parted, and show you some proper hospitality. And also, there's something left over from our previous venture that I'd like you to come help me with finish. This is something I can only trust the two of you with. As for the specify, I can only tell you about it once you get here. Well, I see you then. I'll drop Catherine a line too, so don't you forget to come see me. Well, looks like she's having a good time, better than the last time we saw each other. But what's this, the Tantan camp? That name sort of rings a bell. Have we been there before? The Taman are the tribes from which Jeht hails. Their campsite is in the depth of the straight desert, among the ruins of what was once the city of Gurubad. If you don't mind, I'll mark it out on your map. Wow, Catherine really is a walking, breathing encyclopedia. Very impressive, as expected. You flatter me. In order to better serve adventurers, it is the duty of the Adventure Guild to provide such basic information whenever it is needed. And the Tantan has always been a good commercial relationship with the Adventure Guild. With Miss Jeht as our point of contact, they have proven themselves reliable across many acts of cooperation. Well, the letter also says that she'd like to settle some unfinished business and has especially asked us to come along. How mysterious. Did she mention anything specific, Catherine? Well, I'm not at liberty to infringe from a sender's privacy. I'm afraid the only way you'll find out is if you pay her a visit in person. So there's information that even you can't get a hold of, huh? Sorry, this isn't a matter of ability or lack therefore, but a matter of professionalism. We do not accept any complaints on this front. The Tantan campsites have been marked on your map for you. They'll be settling there for the next 2 or 3 years, as is the custom of the tribal migration. If you happen not to be at this location, please do not hesitate to contact me. I will update you concerning the migration pattern as soon as possible. The real thought for you, but Paimon doesn't think we're gonna wait 2 to 3 years to look for Jeht. Okay, Bloody Master, now that we know where Jeht is, what are we waiting for? Let's not keep her waiting. In that case, do contact her for more specific information. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that this is not a guild commission. It should have been a meeting between friends. Anyway, Abashrad as a Abisaqua. I forgot how to say that. So, may your reunion lead to happy encounters and adventures. All right, I guess we'll do her story first, and then we'll do I hate thumbs. Wait, did I mess? Wait, did I just mess that up? Let's see, what was it? Update thumbs. Let's see, what's that? Wait. Where's the quest that we just opened up? I should finish these other quests for the stone tablet that we have. Also, this is where Jeht is. World quest. How so? So what should we do? Oh, okay. I thought you meant something different. Well, hope everything is better for you. Alright, we'll do her story, and then we'll go back to update thumbs. Oh, her new okay, so her new area is a new area.
Scorching hot days and freezing cold nights.
Well, there's the bird Pokemon. Alright. Once we get this waypoint to see how much it opens up. A nice. Yeah, I have the drops enabled, so if you play Genshin and you have it connected to your account, you could get the items. I mean, like, do you have it linked to your Genshin account? Because the drops are from Twitch, and as long as you're connected to, then you can get the items. Let's see, I forgot what the drops were again. Okay. I also got a drop, but I forgot to claim it. So you have to claim it for the next one to open up. So the first one is so since I just redeemed that item, it just popped up as a mail. So you're gonna be getting 20k Mora. Then the next one is Sanctuary. It's a thing to upgrade your artifacts. The third one is Mystic Enchanted Ore. The fourth one is Hero Wits times 3. And the last one you get is Dirty Prima Gems.
Those memories. So dark.
Well, you might just still be recovering because since you've been sick the last couple of days, it might just be your body trying to catch up. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Do we open? Oh, nice! Oh, that's pretty big. So we have one dungeon here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so that's where she is. We have, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I count 12 or was it 13 waypoints? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait, this is the boss, right? Yeah, it's the same time as my area too. All right, let's find Jeht. And wait, can we upgrade anything? Let's see, worship. I don't. Okay, I don't have anything. No, we got some challenges. Where's the quest area? Oh. I guess that wasn't a good time to take a bite of food. Too bad there's no voice actors. Hey, who are you? Whoa, bandits! Bandits? How rude. I'm Mendas, a scout, and this is Huey. Jeht invited us here. Yes, Jeht sent us a letter, and that's why we're here. A letter? Show me. Well, if you're Jeht's friends, I won't stop you. You may move on. The tribe campsite lies ahead. Jeht isn't back yet, but Duffy, Masara, and Youth10 are in at the moment. They're pretty friendly to outsiders. Alright, take care, Sam. Don't hesitate to seek them out, but if you dare deceive us, you will find us quite unfriendly indeed. So we got another viewpoint. Oh, what's in here? Books? Read. Oh, let's see what's the other side. Alright, that's what he says. Hello, young one. What do you need? Well, we're here to see Jeht. Is she around? Jeht? Yes, she is. Why are you looking for her? We're her friends. Friends? Oh. She mentioned you before, I think. Something about a brave and reliable young man? She's been hanging around outside for too long, I see. To be making friends with rich people in fancy clothing and such. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Sorry for speaking so rudely, but I care little for receiving outsiders. You should seek out Matron Baba instead. What do you do here? What do? I do business, exchanging our trash for trash from the city. Well, I have nothing else to say to you. Why don't you go find Masara? He's a strange old man. Who knows, maybe he'll give a warmer welcome here. Welcome there. Alright. Hello, Blade Master, I presume. You already know my name? Let me guess, you're here to find someone. Your friend, yes? Yes, but Jeht is a good girl. I'm glad she has a friend like you. Thanks. Anyway, if you don't mind a little advice, you look like a real killer. That you do, but companions? Those will prove to be your undoing, your fatal weakness. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Then consider my words but a breeze in your ear. Matriarch Baba's not back yet. So you can talk to Youth10. He's right by the creek where we raise crocodiles. You can't miss it. Anything in here? Oh. Another book. Oh, painful jokes. Okay, let's see. Oh. So this is a smuggle book? Where's the last one? Is it all the way on the bottom? Okay, there he is. U10. Hello, stranger. What do you need? Hello, do you need any help? Huh? I don't need help. I don't need... Wait, why are you asking? Oh, you mean the way I talk? Haha, I'm used to it, and I hope you will be too. Speaking a little slower makes your train of the thoughts all the clearer. If you're looking for a Jeht, she's still out. Please go to meet Matriarch Bubble first. She has been waiting for you for a long time. About Jeht, she's a good kid, and she made friends, is very happy, and talks a little antelope. I'm very happy for her. It's getting busy up there. Matriarch Balbo has returned. Okay. You should probably meet her. Please don't keep her waiting too long. Alright, so... Can we fly up? Okay. Is this where they are? But I don't know what those outsiders want. It's not my fault. Please let me explain, Matriarch Babel. Please, give me more chance, Matriarch. My lady, I will prove my loyalty to the Tenant. Please believe me. I will gladly offer my life. Silence. She who knocks your teeth out can also remove your tongue. No, please don't. I don't understand. If you're willing to give up your life for the Totem, why are you still standing before me, alive? Another thing, why did you address me as my lady? I don't speak the language of the Stonelands, and I do not care for the simplicity of the so-called civilized world. There is no such thing as my lady here. And do enlighten me. What makes you think I'm not your family anymore, but some lady? Your tongue is tainted with outside poison. Your mind is stained by their gold. You cannot remain here. I shall speak no further. Lead him away. He was once one of us, so you know what to do. What just happened? Whatever it was, it sounds scary. My apologies, children. I was a little distracted. I forgot you were there. I'm very sorry that you had to see that. I'm at thought. As the matriarch of the totem, I like to make amends. No need, with that teeth and tongue stuff and all. We were simply meting out punishments against the traitor. All the same, I am sorry for having given you such a terrible first expression of the matriarch. The city has its laws, and the tribe has its rules. Please do not pay too much mind. So you two are Bloody Master and Paimon, yes? Jeht talks about you two a lot. We came to look for her. This doesn't seem like a good time, though. No need to be polite. Indeed, I should say that you have impeccable timing. It was I who approved her invitation for the first place. That is how you got safely past Titan hunting grounds. While I do feel bad saying this, I invited you here to help Jeht with some unfinished business. Hunting grounds? Don't worry. We weren't trying to hunt you. You are the honored guest here. So, for so long as we remember our guest's face, we shall never do harm on our lands. That still isn't very assuring. Haha. Now then, don't let me spoil the fun for you young folks. Look, Jeht is here. Matriarch Baba, I have returned. How did it go with that fella? I made sure that he was given citizen dignity. That's good, but do not be proud of this deed, child. This is a tragic affair. He was my tribesman and yours too also. I understand. Haha, alright. This is not a good day to preach. The friends you have been waiting for have finally arrived, so set your tears aside and greet them with joy. Matriarch Baba, what do you? Long time no see. Hey Jeht, we're here to see you. Bloody Master and Paimon too. You really did come. Thank you, Matriarch Baba. I shouldn't have gotten mad at everyone about it. Yeah, now, of course I'm happy to see you all together. Whenever it is that you want to see or do, I already proved it. You can put your doubts to rest. A word of caution, however. The road ahead of you will be fraught with danger and intrigue. So be on your guard. Please stay safe. Matriarch Babel Arzak has sent me to deliver a message to you. Understood. If you excuse me, I have trivial affairs to attend to. I'll leave my young ones to catch up. Thanks. Jeht, you changed a lot since we last saw you. I got a good eye, haven't you, Paimon? So what's the difference about me? You look a little more tanned. Hey, Matty as always, huh? You matured. That's so. After all we've been through, one probably should mature, even if it's just a little. Bloody Master's right, you look like you really come into your own. Really? I just learned a lot of survival skills here, that's all. Been busy keeping myself alive, you know. Matriarch Brahma has taken good care of me all this time, and I helped her out with a lot of things. I'm grateful that she accepted me as a member of the tribe. And have you been doing well since we last met? Did you think I was pinning after you like some lovesick maiden? Wait, hold on a moment. Where did you learn to say all that? And here I thought I'll get you to blush. I'm kidding. All the boys in the tribe are like that. Talking nice nonsense like this. It's annoying. They can't beat me anyway. I have to be honest, I've been tough living and we've been all looking out for each other and helping each other out so we can all survive. Still, the first days were rough, and I occasionally thought about the days back when my father would teach and protect me. To think that I used to find him annoying when he was around. But the good old days won't put food on the table today, and Matriarch Babel and the rest of the Tainton has been taking good care of me, so it's better to look ahead. Since the Tainton has accepted me, I'm learning to make myself more useful to everyone. Anyway, let's not dally. We got some errands to run, and since you're here, why not join me? Whoa, is that what you do with old friends? Sorry. People are just busy sometimes, you know. Let me think. Newton needs help feeding the crocodile, so let's go there first. Alright, so we're going down to crocodile feeding. I'm here, Yuten, and I brought my friends, Billy Master and Paimon. Hello, Jeht. Have you finished your business? Yep, and that's why I thought I should come here to help you out, and brought my friends along to boot. Oh, thank you, Jeht. You remembered that I had something I needed your help with. Haha, back when Elder Blada was around, you used to pester him to feed the crocodiles together with you. Loose lips sinks ships. I'm alright. Here's your food. The meat's fresh. Take it. Okay, let's go, Bloody Master. So how do we feed the... Wait, feed the... Oh, okay. Feeding crocodiles is pretty easy. You drop the meat, then follow the scent, and they eat it themselves. By the way, your matriarch seems pretty fearsome. Oh, you mean what happened just now? Well, it's nothing. We were just dealing with a traitor. I tracked him through the desert for half a month before bringing him back alive. He was crafty and pretty fierce to boot. I had to knock some of his teeth out to subdue him. Oh, my hand still hurts. Wow, that sounds scary. So be careful what you say around me in the future. Hey, Paimon? I think she's kidding still. Oh. Watch your teeth, Paimon. Eek! Don't be so serious. We're all friends here. I'm just kidding. So let's see. How do we feed these crocodiles? They sacrifice a lot to adapt in the desert. Oh, I guess we'll. Okay. I guess we'll head to the other location. Nothing in the tents. Grab the shiny. Wait, read what? It's another book? Oh, no. It does look like you're taken seriously around here. Everyone seems to respect you. Well, here's the thing. Because of my previous experience with the adventurers, I'm more perceptive about things that happen outside the tribe. So the matriarch decided that it would be my job to track down outsiders and penetrators to the tribe. She's taking good care of you. Since I wasn't born among the Titan, it's okay for me to deal with criminals in a more aggressive way. That's what Matriarch Babel told me. Although I don't really care, I'm not sure if this is a special privilege or proof of our estrangement. Well, I wasn't born here after all, and the Titan tribes isn't a home I'm really familiar with. I can only try my best to do everything well. As long as I can put some roots down, I think I'll be fine. Isn't that exhausting? It's okay. I'm just trying to survive around here, and I learned a lot too. Alright, I think we date in their fill. Let's go. Have you finished yet? Yeah, I'm going to wash now. Your crocodile's food stinks. Smells of raw meat. And does that trader blood smell worse? Hey, not funny. Thank you, by the way. There's more. Wait, there's one more thing that I want to ask of you. This is a pure crocodile meat that I promised to give a Durfee previously. Pass it on to him for me, would you? Sure. I'll give your crocodile meat to a Durfin. No problem. Hey. That was uncalled for. I'll smell you later. Alright, let's find a dolphin next. So where's okay, he's the first one I think we met. I'm here, Adolphi. Oh, here to show off your new outsider friends? Sort of. By the way, here's a crocodile jerky from Youthton. Ah, thanks. You're so considerate. No worries. By the way, about Ben. Can you still fix it? Don't worry. It's nothing seriously. I'll be able to get it back to you in a couple of days. Oh, okay. Then I'll get going. Stay safe. We got more, Dolphin has a lot of nice stuff that you can't find or trade. You know, like things like gadget toys, new clothes, cosmetics. Oh, do you wear makeup? What do you even mean by that? Lapad little eyeshadow is essential sunscreen for essential folks. Oh, is that so? Oh, I don't want to read this letter. Okay, that's... Wait, tribe letter and contract. Oh. Okay. That's a lot of money for escort. What was the other thing anyway? Oh, tribe letters. Okay. Running around, running here and there really works up a sweat. Doesn't sound easy. Ha, it's fine. I don't like being idle actually. But look at me. I didn't invite you guys here so you could come run errands with me. Well, so here's the story. Matriarch Babel recently agreed to let me bring Dad's, my father's remains, and those of my mother's to be buried in the oasis, eternal oasis. Also, that's the real place. I thought it was just a myth. Well, the last time we parted, I was so lost I honestly didn't know where to start looking for it. Matriarch Babel, however, seems very sure that the eternal oasis lies in the middle of the desert. The Tanner tribe holds that the never-ending sandstorm of the heart of the desert conceals the eternal oasis. Unfortunately, the area has been sealed off by the tribe as a taboo place. No one can approach except scouts on patrol. Taboo? Is it dangerous or something? Yeah, some older folks believe that ancient spirits roam there, hungering for souls and flesh. But that's probably just a myth. I don't believe it. Why has Baba given you a special permission, if I might ask? It's probably on account of the afraid of nothing attitude of mine that Matriarch Babel has taken special care of me. And it might also be because I'm a half outsider, so I'm able to forego some of the taboos that the elder value, and that's what I think anyway. Basically, I can bypass the taboo of the elder and explore the eternal oasis. That let me fulfill a long-cherished wish of mine, and secure the future of the tribe too. They believe that this is where the secret of the mistress of flowers lies. If these secrets can be discovered, they'll give the tribe a new lease on life. I know that this is my duty and honor, but I've been thinking, and I've been getting this feeling that I should invite you to witness it with me. After all, since my father passed, that leaves you as my most trusted friend, the closest thing I have to family right now. That's why I wanted to ask you to join me on this wayward little trip of mine. Jeht, you can rest easy. Of course we'll help. We won't let a friend down. Thanks so much, you guys. I'm him. First, we need to go to the ruins of Garabad to look for this Jinjin fragment thing. I don't quite understand it, but the tribe story says that she's the only one who knows how to open the way to the oasis. So we have to find her. And that's all I can tell you, really. I think Asuka can tell you more, so shall we go? Let's. Okay, we're off. Then we're off. I have so many other things I want to say. Now let's skip the
There's quality here.
The waypoint, or oh, never mind, that's further away. Ah, the ruins here are huge. Ta-da! These then are the city ruins. I read some of the old theses of that you can find in Arizona 10. It seems that this is the once legendary Garabad. It's going too fast. Let's So later on, I have to come back to collect all these Dendro Oculus. Temple gates. Oh! Wait, where's the...
This is order. Solidify.
Useless.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, I forgot. I have to collect these too. Do we miss any more? Do we miss any runes before?
Hold the line. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Alright. What's this over here? Nice.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
We missed another runes over here. Wait, oh, this is oh, just an investigate part. Okay. Yeah, I might as well start collecting some of these.
Boring. Ugh.
What is there anything down here? Oh, there's another dendro. Hello, trolls. Oh, it's a cave. Treasure chest. And since let's go to the temple, I guess we'll just do the quest first. So that little thing is holding that, it's like a gravity thing or something?
Solidify.
Useless.
Yep. Well, I guess we switch to Jeht's quest instead of a Dayton's story.
I will have order. Gather.
Allow me! Born of ice and frost.
So, anyone picking a Fire Emblem engage tomorrow? So, I might as well just follow through with that thing since I wasn't able to grab it last time. Better not be fake. Okay.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule. Access denied. Hold the line.
No reaction. Let's find the other. Wait, so. Oh. This is electric fire. Wait, where's the. Oh. Oh no, I didn't bring the other thing. Is it only 2 areas? Alright, let's bring a fire guy. Legs are still sore from yesterday's Ring Fit session. Is there any other ones? Don't see any other ones around. Alright, so where's the last one then? Do we see another torch area, you think? There it is. Okay.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Alright, so this is the original place we're trying to head to. Oh, we got Sealy. That's what it is. This is the way we can find this. Okay. That's pretty good. They mark it. Let's see. Yep, missing a lot still. So is this a flip thing? Can we use all 3 now? 1, 2, last one, 3. Okay. And I see a luxury chest also on the side.
What do we have here?
Oh, we maxed out artifacts. Okay, she's okay. Crit. Let's see, what does what does the Ford give us? Energy recharge. Alright, see, can we open the luxury chest? Oh, what did not?
Just following orders.
Fire hazard!
Are these the Ermites also, or is this a different group?
Useless.
Allow me! Time for a light show!
Oh, there you are.
The fuse is lit!
Any more blueprints?
Ooh,
Guys, we got
will we
one.
find any firework materials in here?
Let's get these, wait. Can we get the ruins? I can see one. It's a trap.
No more tricks up your sleeve.
There you are right there. And there's the ruins too.
This is order. Solidify. Your You want this one?
There's, waypoints close by too. Let's pick up the waypoint and head back.
You are
Fire
We're
hazard!
setting off traps.
Go bishop down!
Useless.
I might as well take these guys out.
Let's stabilize.
Time for a light show! Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
There's yeah. Oh, I missed out these. Okay, I missed okay, another report. Okay, I don't like reading those things. Okay, is there a trap here somewhere here? Nope.
Fire hazard!
I will have order.
Lament! Worthless! Worthless! Here!
It's like it's getting darker. Alright, let's see. Where's the temple? Guess we've been sidetracked by these waypoints. Oh!
Worthless.
Oh, we didn't have enough, damn. Smooth showing, chat.
Here come the fireworks!
Solidify!
Hold the line! Time for a light show!
See, are we? There's just 3 more ruins over here. Oh, wait. Can we go to the top first so we investigate? So that's where we're supposed to head to anyway. Let's find these ruins so we can actually restore the. Oh, there it is. Where's the last one? You're seeing this way, this way. That means it's 1 floor up. What snakes?
Boring.
Hey Marley, how's everything? Oh, we got mystery meat. How's your day? So you're finally able to change your name? Because I don't see the X in there anymore.
Alright. How does a TikTok go? We're hydrated, masturbated, and fully caffeinated.
So where's this? I mean, it's up on this floor. Here it is. I think, is that the last one? Where's the shrine? Restore. Okay, that's restored. Let's go
There's
to the
quality
temple.
here.
You done, Azuri? You bind your head up so tight that even Al Amar himself would have trouble peeling your skin off. Who knows? He might even laugh at you for being a scaredy cat. Ha. Is that how you talk to your elders, little wildcat? Have you forgotten your actual business here? Or about how someone's been waiting for you for half a day? Oh, and someone tanning themselves in the sun and having a drink or 2 passes for business now, does it? Huh. Woe to thieves who make false accusation. Just you watch. Maybe I'll stick that clever little head of yours upside down in the sand. Maybe that clear it. Maybe that will clear it. Rubbish. You haven't beaten me ever since you taught me how to wrestle. Yeah, we never seen 2 people start slinging mud at each other the moment they meet, quite like you two. Haha, well, this is Akra, the senior of mine in the tribe. He's like my older brother, and he's been a great big help. Yes. She treats me like a brother, and we've been getting along better still, but she doesn't like hanging out with the ladies. Wait. And we'll get along better still if she didn't like hanging out with the ladies more. And so what? Do you have a problem with that? Alright, whatever. Bloody Master, was it? Take care of her for me, eh? She's pretty good, but she likes charging into danger like a wildcat. What was that? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you just said something bad about me. You'll see. Oh, you'll see. I'll take care of her. And don't you fret. Billy Master's a real experienced adventurer. Things will be fine with here with Jeht. Just leave it to us. What am I, a child? Ha 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 ha. Alright. Let's talk business. Matriarch Babel has asked me to guide you into the city ruins. I'll lead the way, so follow along closely. Oh, and so what it is... Wait. Oh, so that's what it was. That's the first we heard of it, of what we need to do all day. Well, it wasn't all that conventional to explain our objective back at the settlement. The matriarch believes the walls have ears. Our objective here is to find a fragment of the Mother of the Jinn we needed in order to be accepted in the eternal oasis at the desert's heart. The Jinns were familiar of the Queen of the Oasis, so it will naturally accept their presence. Their power were also intended to create fertile land amidst barren sands. So Matriarch Babel needs the aid of Jinni to restore fertility to our tribe's soil, which will maintain the health of our herd. Also, this particular Jinni still maintains her intelligence. So we need to be able to pass through the seals of the eternal oasis with her aid. Yep, what he said. Alright, that's that. To enter the ruins, we need to handle these mysterious devices first. For example, this one seems to be able to blow sand away in a specific direction, although I would call it something more akin to breaking a seal, really. Whatever the case, even though the methods to unlock them has been lost, some trials and errors on my part have shown that the heavy impact can change the direction it's facing, creating ruins that flow. That should rid us of those annoying piles of sand. So how do I turn it? Oops. Go this way? Oh, so every time I hit it changes. Open sesame! Nice, that's that way. We'll know the next time we encounter her. Nice, the gate's open. Time to explore. Okay. Let's check the high road. Maybe we can see... Oh, we found a coin. Oh, we got a crystal fly. Can we reach it? No. Not too far. Anything on that side? No, it doesn't look like it. And okay, same thing here. Vision, nothing. Okay. So we got a treasure chest there. The temple safe. I don't see any enemies, monsters, or dangerous devices. There's just this big thing. How interesting. According to archaeologists' records left by people who came before us, as well as the stone slate that our friend got from within the ruins, the big object over there is the main device that keeps the Mother of the Jinn sealed. Just from basic observation, it says that it's connected to the machine next to it. Perhaps they can be made to move in tandem somehow. Huh? So we need to unlock this one by the side here to move the big object in the middle? That's about right, I think. As for what happens afterwards, I think we'll just have to cross the river when we get there. Funny, I don't see any rivers. Oh, knock it off, Jeht. So I think we need to repeat what we just did at the gate. Let's crack this device open, shall we? So what to do on all sides? Well, this machine has started, and the sand pile is gone, but the main device hasn't responded at all. Did it not work? Wait, you're the only one here who can use the elements, right? Well, what I mean to say is that unlike us, we need to borrow the power of ancient spirits. Your elemental abilities are innate, right? Yes? Yeah, that is the case. So what about it? Why don't you try touching the big thing over there? But what if it turns out to be super dangerous? Don't worry about it, Paimon. Mario, are you playing the games Dead by Daylight with Abby? Okay, wait, so wait, what happened? Oh. Okay. See, you say that, but we should be careful all the same. Okay. Ha, what I thought. Looks like the device earlier smoothed out the charging circuits. Looks like it's showing us the location of the other 3 devices too. I suppose that if we go to these devices, we'll be able to activate all 4 of these seal breaking machines and clear the sand pile in front of us. I think that's how it is, judging from my previous ruin dwelling experience anyway. Wow, you sure do know a lot. And here Paimon thought you were just some guy in the tribe somewhere. Hey, give the man some respect, Paimon. Oh, sorry. Haha, what do you mean by that, Paimon? I'm a tribeswoman myself. Alright, enough chit chat. Let's follow the directions we've been given and look for the other 3 devices. Let me think. Let's start here. How do you know that we need to go to this way first? Haha, a desert dweller's intuition, perhaps? If we get lost, it's on your head. Relax, both of us are here. If things go bad, we can fight our way out, or flee to safety. Okay. Attack the... Oh. What is this? Okay, where do we came from up there. So let's go to the corner and actually... Oh, there's also a challenge on this side. Oh, I'm supposed to blow up the 4 barrels. Oh, I see. Let's see, can we reach? Nice, we got it.
What do we have here?
And the other side was construct. So we got treasure chest there too.
This is order.
The fuse is lit! A festive reprise!
Nice to open it.
There's quality here.
Records. Do I need to know these records? So, oh, that's that. Wait. Oh, I forgot about how to use this thing, right? Nice. Okay. Got more puzzles. I think that's what we're supposed to do. To see the switch, open that. And that should blow this. Yep, nice. Treasure chest. Is there anything else here? Nope.
Gather!
Rust and Reven fire hazard.
Got waypoint. And we also have a dendro thing around here too. Alright, so okay. See the fragment. Oh, there's a record. Part 3, but I guess we missed part 2.
Useless.
The fuse is lit.
Alright, where's the... Okay, so it's once. Nice. We need... Where's the device? Alright, so I guess we'll open that and that'll blow the wind. Oh, we're getting blocked. Can we have this facing a different direction? Okay, let's oh.
Order guide you.
So I think first we go to the other side, clear out sand. I think that's where the switch is. Then we just bring it back to the original position. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't realize I was hitting it. That's good then. We just have it back though. Okay. Start. What's that? What's it doing? Is it a trap? Oh nope, that unlocks. We got a door that we can open. Ah, one device done and dusted. The door came through, it has been sealed. We're gonna have to find another way through. Okay. Alright, see if there's any monsters over there. Where are the monsters? What the? Oh, it's the birds?
Useless.
Allow me. Torrent, bring refuge. Uphill battle.
Disappear. Here. Worthless! Worthless!
Gather!
Useless! If it's useful, I'll take
Oh,
it.
we're full again. Let's see, what can we upgrade? Healing bonus, pyro, defense, attack, crit. Maybe we'll just check up here, see if there's any good items that haven't been, that are almost leveled up. Crit rates, defense. Mark shell. It's always supposed to jump down. That's a long way down. Where does this take us? Where's this? Treasure chest? Is it a trap? Yep, thought so.
Hold the line!
I will have order.
Fire hazard! What do we have here?
Anything good here? Oh, we got some more for 2Es. I guess what? Let's see. Can we actually go up? Alright, we're going down.
Stabilize.
Alright, down another floor we go. Okay, it looks like that's. Oh, wait, this is water? Okay. Oh, it's so cool. The water's so clean. Let's make camp here and rest for a bit. Hey, make sure to dry yourself first or you'll dehydrate very quickly once you're under the sun again. Sure, I got it.
Solidify.
Here come the fireworks! Ooh, let me open it.
Alright, so anything we see? Nope. What's this? Basic knowledge. Weather Oblis. Desert contains mysterious matching sequence of ancient characters. You must find the corresponding location and use the attack to change the display characters to make the two groups of characters the exact same. Okay. So where's the other one? What are other ones? Guess we'll go exploring.
Time for a light show.
Stabilize.
Okay. Wait, was that up? Oh, it's up. Okay. I don't see the 3 dots. Do we have 3 dots? So we got K, triangle S, and it looks like bamboo or vines. Guess I can't do anything with this mob here.
Solidify.
Fire hazard.
Do we get the next drop? Oh nope, 88%. Okay. Wait, so... Wait a sec. So what's supposed... Wait, so what am I supposed to be copying first? Alright, so slime. Okay, now we need the maze and the bamboos. Okay, maze
Up
and
and
bamboo.
away. What
Okay,
do we have
easy.
here?
Oh, there's a dendro.
This is order.
That didn't count. A festive reprise.
I'm still alive.
Useless.
Time for a light show.
Wait, there's another mob or something? It's not opening. Oh, there is a one more mob. Oh.
Fire hazard!
It's just hiding.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Alright, what's here? Investigate. Most of the damage done to the interior. Perhaps it's a slave revolt or a civil war between priests. It could also be the work of a long years of disrepair. Oh, okay. Alright, so we have to get the items for the door. Did we pass any yet?
Time for a light show!
I think we're heading the right way. We're back in the middle. Alright, so okay, we can't open that. Oh, but we unlocked the second one then. A lot of ruined areas we encountered on the way show signs of man-made damage. There might be some unrest here or even a war. I'm no researcher, so I can't really read any patterns in the marking, but I doubt that the fate of this temple was a peaceful one. The book says that Gurabad was destroyed with searing fire in the great anger of Jinn. The Jinn, perhaps, but it looks like the work of a mob, soldier, or perhaps even tribespeople like us. But who knows, eh? But we think about that later. I think the big guy here is our more pressing concern, no? Indeed, perhaps the other chambers are all structured like this one. Look around again, shall we? Alright, I'll mark our path. Huh? Mark? Paimon didn't see you do that. We used scented oils made by when that larva planted it to mark the path we must tread, so that if we get lost, we just follow our nose to find the way back. Now I have you know that our wildcat nose is very sharp. We hunters wouldn't get very far without her. Stop saying all that stuff, Arza. That's right, you... that's right, you blockhead. Stop bullying our little wildcat. And you, don't start with that nonsense too. Let's see, what can we do? Can we move this to... Already cleared that part. Now we have to go... Oh. We have to pull that other side, okay. Let's see... Where would this be blown? Wait, can I... Oh, I can move this. Move. Switch. Move it back.
There's quality here.
Oh, another waypoint. Nice. We're here, so we just need to open the device. Another book. Let's see. Alright, door open. Let's see, do we have anything on this side? Oh wait. When did I wake up?
Stabilize.
Fire hazard! Goldbishop down!
Nice, you blew that away. So that's a third out of the third, so one more left. Right? I think that's the switch in the middle. Let's see, anything useful here? And okay, nothing useful.
Solidify.
Okay. Oh, there's a okay. So are we going the right way?
Stabilize.
Like 8 of them.
Ooh, let me open it.
Oh, we got a treasure chest there too. And what else do we have here? Okay. Guess we'll go for the treasure chest first.
Order guide you. Gather.
Here come the fireworks! Time for a light show!
So I still have to clear out my artifacts still. They're like every like so often I'll do it gets full. Flip, where's the last one? Oh, where's the last one? Wait, did that none of them flipped? This is the last one. Make sure this
There's
is not
quality here.
Okay.
Stabilize!
Fire hazard!
Let's activate the next device. Okay, where's the next device? We got 3 so far. This is the last one. So we'll do both this one right here.
Time for a light show!
Gotta finish the mob before we activate it.
Goes the ship down!
I'm not sure how long this world of quest is going to be for.
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Here!
Where'd you go?
Rest and rebuild! The fuse is lit!
Oh, that's.
Time for a light show!
Another book. Oh, it's not so many books. Oh, this is part 2. Oops, wrong buttons. Wait. That might be the right. Wait, where's the switch? Oh, was that the switch? Okay. These kind of puzzles are pretty interesting. But it's like, I think that's the first, right? This device should be here. Okay, I see these mobs.
This is order. Solidify.
Useless.
Here come the fireworks!
Okay, let's see, come on.
The fuse is lit!
There's like an ancient robot. Okay, waypoint. Alright, let's see. Where the wind. Oh, that's. Okay, wind tunnel. I can't activate it that way. Okay, this is blocked. Oh, this is the switch too. Okay. Alright, oh, I missed it. What book is this? Part 4. Alright, let's see, do we activate the drop thing yet? And we are, what, 88 still? What's the issue? 88. All right. Is that open? I think nothing's up there, right?
Gather.
Nice. Okay. Wait a sec. Well, we failed. Did we totally missed it? Yeah, we totally missed that. The Dendroloculus. Totally forgot about it. Is this the way? Yep, totally forgot about it. Okay. And I guess we can't exit out of here. Yep, it took a long way. The last one, right? Wait, that... Oh, the wrong target. Alright, so this is, now we activate it. Okay. Activate! Oh, rising up. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm alright. Thanks. Okay. That's good. That's good. Phew, that gave Paimon quite a fright. The tremor source should be to the north, outside the temple. Yeah, I sensed that too. Wait, why couldn't Paimon tell? Because you fly? Right, that's true. Well, it's not like flying doesn't come with its own troubles, you know. Let's go have a look, Bloodmaster. Something huge is bound to have happened. Oh, so are we supposed to go down? Wait, nothing's up. Nothing's on top, right? Alright, looks like nothing's on top. Right, sure, just a treasure chest? Hopefully it's not a trap.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Okay, how far outside the temple we have to go? Can we exit from this way, or... Alright, so good thing we didn't pour it out. Wait, did we restore this already? Or no? Have a look. Wait, have a look at this. The sand retreat. Oh, they opened up a lot of stuff. Because we were able to see that one part, but not the tiles beneath it. That's right, more ruins. A plaza with sides of ceiling equal length, and the new door opened up on the opposite cliff. Is that our destination? That's for you to explore, I fear. Huh? Aren't you coming with us? Sorry, but Matriarch Babel only asked me to open the way for you. You had to embark on the rest of the road yourself. I trust that you can protect your friends, right, Jeht? Oh, stop that with you. What are you, my dad? I know, stay safe while you're heading back, you hear me? Of course, Bloody Master, you take care of Jeht as well. Huh? Why Asher's just up and leaving on us like that? Isn't he going to go deeper into the ruins with us? He's gone as deep as he wants to go, I think. These ruins are a curse, taboo place to us Titans, and the tribe quite sensitive about that sort of thing. But since I count as half outsider, I got no qualm about going further, and anyway, you can't expect me to let you guys down. And you did ask us to help you find the Oasis thingamajiggy. Anyway, right? We're with you to the end. Haha, thanks. Don't worry, I'll watch your back for sure. We call this canyon the Great Rift because it's the mole of the earth. Pretty funny name, huh? There's a legend in our tribe. They say that the day of Queen Naba Makla is a virtual land. Okay. Alright. Let's see. What are we collecting? Wait, so we activated. Wait a sec. Let me grab this. I can go down. Or did we go too far now? So there's a nothing place. Oh, is it like a chess piece or something? That look kind of interesting. Come on, more stones. Bird, more mobs. Oh, this is the thing we want to activate, right? Where's it going? You're going that little thing right there. So oh, we got a mob.
Useless.
Time for a light show.
Where are you taking me? Another mob? No!
A festive reprise. Fire hazard.
So where did that thing? Oh wait, did it go to the? Okay. So then we have to find another one to the other side.
The fuse is lit.
Okay. Oh, this is pretty a big area. So where am I? That's what area we are right now. Yep. Always, I'm supposed to look for this. Okay, so we have a. Wait. Oh wait, so this has to be. Okay, let me check. Is this how it still works? Okay, that's an S. So that means the next one would be around here. Right? Okay. Looks like there is. This one is water. Looks like mountains. Okay, we're good there. Need some bird meat.
Boring. Lament.
Pretty strong.
Worthless. Here. Worthless.
Solidified. I will have order.
Billowing surge.
Alright, we got healed up. So let's see, the next one is. Where's the next target? Up here? Oh shit! Oh, I thought that was gonna kill us now. Alright, we survived. So how do... Can we... Well, that's not good. Let's see. Why is this... So what can we do?
Allow me.
Alright, so something's interfering with that. I'm not able to see what it is. Alright, let's look for the other ones. Wait, so okay, it is underneath the. So it's an S. Right, S maze. Okay, next one is by the golems. The square.
Fire hazard. Gold bishop down.
Stabilize!
Hold the line. Time for a light show.
Okay, H. Okay. H. What was this one? This one is. What? No, a cooks. Oops, no.
Fire hazard.
All right. So this is what we started with. Wait a sec. That's a regular rock, right?
Solidify!
Okay. S, okay. The only one that we don't have is this one. Right here, right? We got it! Okay.
One man's stone is another man's
So that was a
gem.
wild one.
Stabilize!
Useless. Time for a light show.
Alright, let's see, clear that one. So we head to the next temple area. Wait. Okay. There was a path to go instead. Like you can't climb up. So let's follow this thing. What is that? Wait, so I didn't have to get the other one? I just had to touch that. Okay, so I guess we went exploring instead. Is it a dead end also? Yep, it was. Okay. More bird meat. Oh, we gotta check what the challenge is. Another more shooting. Is it another archer one? Or is it a gather one? I'll use gather. 13. Wait, what was it pointing to? Was it pointing to the bird or something?
Ooh, let me open it.
Alright, it doesn't look like I'm gonna hit him. Alright, let's hit the switch. Alright, so nothing back there.
Fire hazard.
Alright, so I guess, let's see. I'm thinking the update quest might be like 2 to 3 hours, so I guess we'll do that another day. So we're just going to be working on the world quest with Jeht's mission. Don't see any
Order guide you.
A festive reprise.
Okay, got those. Oh, luxury new.
Why would anyone want?
Oh, we got. Okay, nice.
Get it. It's not my
So we
concern.
want to make more blueprints for the teapot.
The fuse is lit.
So it looks like we got a. Wait. Okay, viewpoint. Nice. Is that another cave? Looks like a boss area, right? Looks pretty big. It's like the ground. No bosses coming out. Are you awake? This looks like it's gonna attack me, right? Hey, why do you stop? The thing we were looking for is just up ahead. Shh. What is it? Look behind you. We're not alone.
Evil conquering! Here! Here! Worthless.
Remember one of the other bosses from the other stuff.
Useless. Boring.
I will have order. Solidify.
Allow me. Fire hazard.
Nice, is that all? Check the shiny object. Okay. Frog. I don't see any other thing that might be useful. Wait. Oh, we can break through there, I think. Does that wall open up soon? I'm just ahead of there right now. Alright, maybe this is part of it, so let's grab the shiny thing that they said. Wait, looks like wait, what? That looks like a lamp. So the wall did break down. Wow, the plants here are all withered. This doesn't look good. No doubt, no doubt. But who shall we blame for that? Oh, it's talking. Huh? Look, the battle can talk. You obstruct oath. Where did you get that active yet actually useless tongue of yours, I wonder? Eek! Jen. Why yes, I do count as one. Mother? Huh. Well, if it doesn't displease you, I must have such before. But Mother of Jin, do those desert Philistine wish to cajole me to laughter? I fear that this joke fails to amuse. It falls far short, in fact. We have come on behalf of the Titan tribe to see you, to ask that you show forth your great might and aid us in finding the place where Nabu Malkata slumbers. Ah, so it was one of the desert folks. I like you, girl. You know the rules, and your manner of speech tickles me. Yes, you do amuse me. But step aside for a moment. I shall have word with your Lord Oni. A scent of unknown spice from afar. A servant girl of the desert kin and a flying pet. You must be a prince in exile, are you not? I am, but look up whore. Call me the Lupar. The Lupar? Wait a minute. You're the one from the books. Speak not out of turn before your liege, sand licking lackey. She's my friend. That's right. Jeht isn't a lackey. You're too much. Ah, is that so? Oh, the Tenium. If my soul were not sundered into many parts, unable to muster sufficient strength, I could shift into any number of shapes that might please you. A dancing girl, a lovely youth, an arahat, a yasha, or a lovely beast of those races that died out under the moon's light. I have been them all, and played all their parts, all for my lord's pleasure. Your lord? A lord I am willing to entrust my true name to, yes. I did once have a master, and today I seem to have countered his shadow. You mean, wait a moment. I don't understand you at all. She means that, well, Jin makes contact with humans by giving them their true names. That name can be used to control the Jin as one's will. Huh? A learned desert dweller, your servant girl is quite the rare find. But those who strike Shet's packs will eventually suffer the fearsome revenge of the Jin, for the Jin are a race that hates humanity. Huh, hate, you say? Such a strong word. Wait, so what Jeht say is wrong? Look at it this way, would you hate a poisonous insect or a toad? And her name is Lupar, which is the exact same name as the wicked spirit who drowned Orzmaz, the mortal king of Garabad, and his entire household in honey? The history of Garabad, therefore, thereafter has been shrouded in dark secrets. Well, that's what I read anyway. But I don't get it. Is this one of Babylon's looking for really such a dangerous figure? Oh, a mighty interesting story that is. Is that how I portray it in your legends then? Are you worried that in making a contract with me, your lord, friend, shall come to harm? But do you not wish to reach the place where Nabu Malikata slumbers? I shall not aid you, girl, or your matriarch. I have no interest in your games of governance, nor shall I take part in your schemes, but your friend I shall serve and give my true name. But why are you willing to give Bloody Master your true name then? You must have a reason for that. Why? Because I like him. Well, Bloody Master's pretty likable, sure. You. Is it so strange I like him for his scent, and also for his choice in servants and pets? Yes, such taste truly is fitting for a prince. Alright, I shall speak no more than I should. Come, your highness, are you ready? Servants and pets? Wait, do you mean Jeht and Paimon? God, you're so rude. Paimon thinks you're right, Jeht. There's definitely something fishy with this thing. Let's just throw it away and... Bloody Master, I get the feeling that we should... For a friend, this is a trivial risk. But you... No, never mind, if this is your decision. You are so very cute. Well then, your highness, place me by your ear and allow me tell you my true name. Bloody Master, don't worry about me. If you say so, do as Leporo says. You place the magic bottle next to your ear. You hear a soft chuckle, and then someone whispers something of unspeakable elegance and gentleness to that ear. You are told of things of unknowable as the night wind, but you understand every last word nevertheless. Then the voice fades, and you feel like something cold on your auricle, like a viper's kiss. And with that, we are bound. I shall defend you, my master, for the encroachments of the desert, the searing winds, pestilence, and schemes, and you shall rest safe in the shadows of my wings. So, is this battle gonna start floating around you too? Unfortunately, yes. Great. We got the genie, so let's go. We spent too much time here already. I see a new path in the back, Blade Master. Let's head that way. How did that... I don't know. Don't care. You coming? Jeht seems angry all of a sudden. Is it to be expected of a girl who has yet to become a mother, I fear? What does that even... Okay. So let's equip it. Okay. Bye bye, Paimon. Leave through the gap through the... Wait, what? Leave what gap? Oh, that gap. Okay, but let's, are we able to activate any of these? So where's the real things we have to actually look at? Oh, so that's the... Okay, that's the cave with. Okay. Wait, is that something that we could change or no? Did that change? So that's the S, right? Yep, the triangle S. And what was this one? Bamboo and looks like a snake. Okay, I think we got it. Oh, but it has to be in that order. Let's see. Okay, so it has to be. Oh, okay. So what was this first one? It was. Okay, we got that one. Bamboo's the middle. Okay. That's one dendro open up. Alright, let's bring out the dendro characters, I guess.
I'll lead the way.
Wait, that chest?
Keep up.
It better not be a trick this time. And what? Oh, we got the
Smells
pillar
like something
thing.
good is inside. Ha!
Oh, mobs are here.
Useless, boring, lament.
Giant. Giant
Worthless. Here. Worthless. Here.
Giant digs.
Worthless. Here. Worthless. Here.
Torrent, bring refuge! Rest and
Useless.
Okay, nice. We got it. Hopefully it lasts, stays long on. Yep. Okay. There's only 3? Oh, we're gonna follow this again. 10.
Keep up. Ha! Keep up.
Oh, 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 no! Okay, got him. Recovered. What the? Nice. What's on the way top?
Hep. Smells like something good is
Anything
inside.
else up here? That doesn't look like it, right? Are we going down then? Alright, that looks like the last. We got more stones. Looks like 3 stones. What's... So, what's the order? Is it, or how come I can't see that other one? So that the middle one? Is that considered the middle one? Alright, so S. So snowball, okay. What the? No snowballs? So this is reverse order, so what's it? S? Wait, what is this? S? Okay. Yeah, how come I don't see an S in here either? What the? Wait, what? Oh. Alright, somehow, alright, somehow we got
Form
it.
like the forest.
I guess that was luck somehow.
Smells like something good is inside.
New mail. Oh, I already collected it. Let's see where we're supposed to go. So we're taking the top half or the bottom path? Wait. We'll go down. I guess we'll go down to the bottom path right now, since there is a grappling hook over there.
I'll uproot you.
Alright. Where is this? Oh, it's a rune. Okay, nice. Jeht, and our guests. So you are here after all. After all, you're trying to get familiar with us? We're pretty busy over here, so you better have a good reason to stop us. No, well, this... I was sent by Matriarch Bebel with a message for you, Jeht. She has something urgent to discuss and would like you to, well, return to the campsite first? This? That? What got your tongue? Do you need me to shorten it for you? Did she say anything else? She would like to speak with you alone. Sorry, I didn't know you were in a bad mood. A bad mood? Nonsense. I've never been better, you know. With what's with having found out Mother of Jin and all, which I'll be telling the matriarch, of course. I'm more than pleased, and so will she be, I bet. And so will her master to have a nice new servant, wouldn't you say, Bloody Master? Matriarch Babel has business with me, so I'll take my leave now. My deepest apologies for not serving you to the end, Prince Bloody Master. Alright, let's go to the matriarch. Sure, as for you, honored guests, just following this canyon and you reach our camp soon enough. What is it? Not much. I thought that this child was quite interesting, that's all. Really, though? She's got quite the temper. She isn't, you know, jealous of the bottle, is she? You mean to say that she takes a bottle for her yardstick? Ha, perhaps. Regardless, she is a good child, trustworthy, if a little foolish. Stop talking about her like that. She's our friend. See, I like you more already, my master. Coming from you, that's kind of scary. Alright, so let's see. We don't have any more grappling hooks. Okay. Cara fruit. Oh, there's a Sealy. So we cut. Fall up. I was gonna say if we go on top half or the bottom half. Wait a moment. Wait but a moment, my master. Something is amiss up ahead. What? Do we really want to pass this way then? It matters not. This is the path we must take, in any case. Is there danger up ahead? I'm sure, my master, that you too are able to sense this wicked intent ahead. But if we might discover who it is that ambushed us, we might yet turn the tables on them. Things may indeed be peril ahead, but you, O master mine, are the one to whom I have entrusted my fate. I shall go forth with you, and we shall face any obstacles together. Just relax. Bloody Master is super strong, and no matter what, he will still have Paimon, right? Hark, what did you say? Prepare yourself, Master. Hey, you guys, aren't you Jeht's buddies? Hey, come on, don't scare Paimon here. Why aren't they replying? Well, if this is what it comes to, do not forget to leave one alive, Master. We may follow the one flight to find his allies and servants, and thus destroy their nests in one fell swoop.
This is order. Stabilize.
Boring! Enshroud! Disappear! Worthless!
That's right, that's it. Flee, fly, you mongrels! Ha! Come in the pursuit, let us find this little novel. Hey, calm down, would you? You're scaring Paimon. In the air up ahead, Paimon sinks of antlion, opening the trap wide to receive guests. Okay, let's... Oh, they left footprints. Wait,
Careful.
this looks like a new mob.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Solidify.
Hold the line. Dance with me. At least you were here to watch. We should make the most of these supplies.
Right.
One with the forest.
Viewpoint, and what's over here? Crocodile. Oh, it looks like a little town. Alright, anything here? Get on land.
I will have order.
Okay. Wait a sec, so...
Happy to oblige.
Stabilize.
Evil conquering! Worthless! Worthless!
Alright, now let's find the rest other ruins. Should we go this way? Wait, there's a ruin right there. Pathfinder's log. Jabriel, was that the one that was with us before? Is that the dad? I forget. I think so. Yep, it's Jet's father. Looks like Jabriel and Soma are still friendly at that time. Is the stone they left on the side of the road actually the keystone for the records? Papa's not sure how this thing works. Hey, Blood Master, do you have any ideas what it can do? It's the soul slate. The symbol on the slate is lighting up. Nice. I should actually complete the other Sloan State zones before. Wait, what? Wait a sec, do I still have it? Am I able to finish these other quests after? Stone slate. Where's the stone slate? Oh, here it is. Because for the quest wise, besides this one, we still have these two right here. These four. See, what is this area? See, oh, this is the top half that we were going to, but let me just check this. Anything in the front part? So we took the bottom route instead of the top. Hey, what is that? Oh, it's a mob. Okay. See, where's the Sealy thing? Oh, that looks breakable then.
Boring.
What's down there? Oh, it is. Alright, let's
There's
continue
quality
forward.
here.
We'll do the challenge first. This must be where they cower. High times then. Oh. Wait. Let me see. I'm just gonna fire. We got in combat. Wait. Am I still in combat? That's weird. Oh.
Following orders.
Can't see.
Rust and reap.
What is this? May this be a testimony that we have provided the material support required for this ambush and robbery. As a token of friendship, the gift shall be sent via a specially arranged Slumber Beast caravan. The Teton tribe sends respectful greetings to the Aphelia tribe. May peace follow you, and may spice fill your storehouse. Wait a second. The Teton tribe? That's Jeht's tribe. And that means, were these guys hired by them? Ooh, so the desert people have learned to use books to keep record. Well, I suppose my awakening has given rise to fresh sight after all. But what are they attempting to do here, anyway? Who knows? Most importantly, they were our foes. Oh, there's a page up there. Well, since we have found one part of the paper trail, we might as well search their encampment there. I believe we shall find more clues. How do you know that's definitely the case? Toads do not lay one egg at a time, and centipedes and scorpions huddle together in a damp shade. You and your creepy analog again. Whatever the case may be, we no longer need any of them in one piece. Let us proceed to the next encampment. Alright, so up the statue is one. Let's see. You who come after us. She tricked me. The keystone is real. No wonder Jabro and Summer believed it so strongly. The great engineer really did leave trace here, just as we read from those ancient glyphs. I thought they were lies meant to observe history, but now, the place they describe is here before our eyes. This is their place of worship. Garabal's secret treasure must be hidden here, but this keystone is not sufficient. There must be something else. There must be some other method to open the great gate of Garabad. As long as we find our way inside, we will attain the treasure. Then this exhibition will not have been in vain. But then what was I even doing? Okay. Okay, go another floor up. What the? Oh, I have to move. Okay. Okay. Are we high enough yet? Okay, there's the page. Anything up? Oh, there looks like, what's that over there? So, wait a sec. What's the rope for? Oh, okay. Oh, if I knew that was there. Okay. The high roads.
Useless.
There's nothing there. Page. Okay, so it looks like oh, there it is. But do I want to jump down? Alright, guess. What is that doing? Let's grab that first and then we'll jump down. Oh. Okay, we're down already. It looks like a grappling hook up there. But I'm not sure if I'm supposed to break it first. Alright, that was easy. Oh, okay. We good. Okay. Oh, there's torches that I forgot that we were supposed to light up, I think. And what are these things that are... Is this anything? Nope. And... I guess might as well check what's behind there, too. Nothing. Okay, looks like another path. Alright, so... Come on, make it. Oh, come on. Okay, we have enough. Stand. Okay, we got it.
Keep up.
I don't know. So let's see. So this So I'm not sure. It's like all in different orders. Wait. You who come after us. As there is a prayer and praise in the night, then I will sing in fourth strand in memories of the misfortune. For Gabriel, who lost his footing, how could one conceive the passing of the cloud, or the death of the blowing wind? How might one mark the grain of sand falling into the desert, or a droplet disappearing into water? I believe Gabriel would have been the last. He should have been the last, but who can say? Perhaps the many mishaps broke him unexpectedly. Gabriel was so agile and swift to think that he would fall off the side of the ruins of the gorge. Unexpectedly indeed. Now I and Samara are the only ones left. Yes, we are the last of this little exploration team. This journey is cursed. No matter. Soon it shall reach its end. Yes, soon. So I wonder what the mystery meat's for. Okay, there's a waypoint up there. Okay, I could probably oh wait, I could oh yeah, I was doing the challenge on the bottom. Artifact still full. Okay, let's see, what are the crit, elemental, I think, okay. So I have to try to organize these artifacts.
Bury you! I'm not finished my research.
That was a little bit too close.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
And oh yeah, we were checking if we could light those torches. Wait. Actually, which way? Which way was I trying to go to? Where's the? So where's the items that looks like torch? Wait. There's a rune? Okay, got a rune. I think this is the area that had the torches. Let's go up. Right over here. But does it do anything? And is there only the... What? Why is he getting interrupted?
Let's go out and play.
Okay. Okay, nice. Thought that was a
Let me open
little
it.
puzzle thing. Alright, so that's the opposite way. Let's go up on the top.
A new punching bag.
Go up the ship down!
So what do we have here? Make camp upon reaching your destination and seal the canyon to outsiders. Only members of the Tetnet and the following tribes may pass. If you discover any who carry a genuine bottle with them, take it. The bounty will be split as agreed. Huh? So they intentionally didn't go for Jeht then? How interesting. Now, my master, we need not be hasty. Let us clear the next camp first. Okay. Anything over there? And there's nothing, right? Nothing. Okay. Alright, this looks like the ruins are around here too, but it could be on the bottom. And What's that? What's that? Alright, probably not. Alright, let's check up there. Oh, we got the other camp. Oh, I can't do the...
Boring.
The outland traveler might be identified by the golden hair and eyes, strange foreign clothing, and a small floating fairy by their sides. If they attain a Jehet, take it from them, and if they have yet to, then dispose of them. Contact Dorothy. What? He betrayed us? Someone you know then? My master, if I may, I would advise that you review your choice of friends. We had an old saying for this. The only loyal desert dweller is the one whose shoulders has been pierced by iron loops. We should get rid of all of them now. Let us return. Alright, so I don't see any ruins. So it probably is down on the bottom. Wait, could be on top? Let's see, could it be on top? Oh, there's a... We're doing a fire. Oh, there's a couple of fires. Is it all three? Common chest.
Ooh, let me open it.
Alright, so I don't see any... So it wants me to leave the canyon, but I want to still explore a little bit. Oh wait, we forgot to check the other thing. You who come after us, if there is a prayer and prayers of the night, then I will sing the stir strand of memory of the poison. For Rabia, we shall not wake again. Woo, until the spiked tails, those sand dunes that nurtured malice, they drag across your throat in your mortal sleep, and thus shall you never again walk under the sun. Rabbi was set upon in his sleep by a scorpion. It was an agonizing torture beyond words. The venom caused his breathing to weaken, to which the scratching about his throat was testament. I say that this was a cursed journey and that we should return, but even the death of several comrades cannot stop these people. They have been ensnared by this keystone, and has sucked the light from their path, so they cannot see. You who come after us, if you read till here, turn back, I bid you, and swiftly. Alright, so... Oh, there's a ruin. Oh, I found one. Alright. Where's this, guys? Oh, it's up there. So these are... What's this? Ooh.
Fire hazard!
New punching.
Where do you think you're going? I'll be back.
This is the first one. Can't do that one. Yes. Let's slide over. Oh, I don't want to get shot down. Right now, it should be good.
Time for a light show!
There's more. So do I see any ruins still? What's that? Okay, let's get that small piece. Oh.
Fire hazard!
Alright, okay. Let's see. Oh, so, okay, so one's down, one's up. Wait. So am I supposed to go down more? Or is it on the other side? Other side? Okay, there it is. Wait. Oh, what the?
Happy time for a light show.
I don't see the ruin.
Ooh, will we find any firework
got another
materials in
powder.
here?
So, how come... Okay. Oh, there... Oh! It's tricky. It's hanging up there? Okay.
Fire hazard.
Gather!
Alright, so ruin should be around here somewhere. Oh, no more stand. Alright, that doesn't look like any... Oh, that's... Okay, that's where we're supposed to go, I guess. But where's this ruin? Up on top of this? No. Alright, so let's see. No grappling hooks. Can we climb up? Or are we going to the climb? Wait a sec. Okay, so it doesn't... Don't think... Is it all the way up here? Oh, it is. There was a grappling hook.
You are not welcome here. This is order.
The fuse is lit.
Where do you think you're going?
Okay. Okay, so the mob's there. What's down there?
That's close
Fire
enough.
hazard.
What are you doing here?
I'll be back.
What's this do? Wait, what? What? You who come after us, if this is the prayer and praise of the night, then I will sing in the first strand in memory of the lost. For Umur, who lost his way, before the searing sand melted your bones, the flaming golden light scorched your ambition. It covers all your eyes, and it covers you, perhaps even before it shall see you erased. Before we set out, I stated that this journey was a journey accursed, but no one would listen. I know who it is, I must believe. The nurturer of my spirit, the servant of the goddess of flower. She knows that which is true. Now, we have lost Umur. As we approach the ruins of Gurabad, he was separated from us by a cyclone. His body was buried beneath the rolling sand, and his spirit now swirls in the wind forever. He shall never know peace. Perhaps we shall advance no further. Alright, so before we go there, let's say, what's down here? What is this? Jin Shrine. Those who live in this land in times of distant legends would set up small shrines of ancient mystery existence around these glowing branches. Perhaps only the Jin still understands the purpose of this site. Okay. Jin, you there? Alright, let's see. You have to reactivate this thing. Start. I don't get it. Oh, is it this one here? Oh, it better be. Go make it! Is it like a racing thing? Come on, make it over!
Boring.
Where's it taking me now? I don't see it. Okay, there it is. Got it.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
There's a big worm or something. Where'd it go? How much damage does it do? Okay, we can't attack it. Let's put a shield
Stabilize.
on, then we'll see. Okay, let's see what. The apex predator hidden beneath the golden sand. Stay especially sharp while moving within the territory of the Onet. What achievement do we get? The only eternity of servitude. Okay. Be attacked by. Okay, that's what. So that's what we got attacked by. So it's a walnut. What are these? What are those? Whiter rocks, slightly more fragile rocks. They will be broken when walnut attacks them. Oh, so can we? Okay. Where are you? Oh! Surprised. Okay, where are the other rocks? Oh, there's the rock right there. Perfect sandstorm. Sandstorm in the desert of the Hera Mavel. The desert of Hera is plagued by caramelous weather of occasion. When sandstorm is going, your visibility will drop. Okay. Okay. Any more rocks to break?
Like a lamb.
There's something on the rock. Okay. Oh, Mr. Eevee. Aww.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go. Wait, oh, there's a. Let me get this one. It looks like a pattern.
I'll be back.
Useless. Time for a light show.
Alright, watch out for those Sharp-eyed things.
There's
Actually, do we see
quality
any
here.
more, got rocks. I'm not sure. Am I able to attack it or not? What's over here? Oh, this is a rubber chest.
New country.
Order guide you. Gather.
Fire hazard! Ooh, let me open it.
Okay. These birds.
Time for a light show.
Okay, that's what else is there? Oh, we got a ceiling thing. Like a waypoint. Oh, a viewpoint. What's out here? Another, tax contractor changes. 90. Okay. Okay, we're not sure what those are. Okay, let's see, do we need a dungeon for those rocks? Is this regular, or... Oh, it looks like a regular chest. Well, let's grab this waypoint up here. Looks like a regular chest also, right? What is this? Oh, this is a stand-up flower. Oh yeah, we were getting the waypoint. So we got J backwards up, up, up.
Get out of my useless.
What are you doing, assassin?
Solidify.
Fire hazard!
Can't run from death.
Okay, so J backwards L and S. What does that pop up? Also J. J backwards L and S. Sweet. Oh yeah, letter S.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here? Time for a light show. Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Oh yeah, waypoint. And let's go back to the... Oh yeah, I forgot Sealy. Where are you going, Sealy? Wait, what's it?
Ooh, let me open it. The fuse is lit.
For it! I will have order. Gather.
Oh! Fell down. Alright, see what is down here. Another records. Nora told us that the day draws near and the mass messenger has sent us words. Okay.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Solidify!
We got a challenge.
Allow me.
That's an easy one, just dodge. Got the treasure.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
And somehow we're going the opposite direction of where we're supposed to go.
Stabilize!
Let's get the waypoint again.
Useless.
Another challenge. So we're getting more sidetracked. Bloody Master, Paimon, you're back. Allow me to dust you off. Jeht and I are waiting for you as well. We brought the object that you needed. Jeht told me, thank you both so much. We were ambushed within the canyons on the way back. What? We were attacked by your people while on our way back. There was lots of people hiding in the canyon waiting to intercept us. They were pretty scary too. Do you know what all that is about? No, I haven't a clue how that happened. Traders in exile turning to bannery on the road is quite normal, but the canyons here should have a lot of turbulence. It seems that I underestimated them. This has to do with Adolfo. What did you say? That's right, we found this. Adolfo, this is indeed his handwriting, and it's even sound in his hand. That he is a traitor is beyond doubt, but what if he's been set up? Then he has still stained an honor with his name, and will accept his punishment. However, he left the camp some time ago, saying that he needed to go get some supplies from outside. I must apologize and let my guards down. You can be sure that we will exile this traitor. However, he shall not be permitted back into the town and hunting grounds, save in chains. Please rest assured, you two, that I will get to the bottom of this on behalf of our tribe. I will not allow such happening to go unanswered. As for the mother of the Jinn, can I see her? She is with us. Honored Lady Leporto, beloved servant of Nabu Malakata, founder of Garabad, internal prisoner of Al-Kama, Baba of the mortal Tatan tribe, seeks a audience with you. What did you say? You were calling for me? I don't quite remember all those names. Yes, we only asked Lady Lelupar that you lead us to the external oasis to set us on the path to meet with the slumbering queen. So sleepy. My master, did you wake me to speak with the servant? Why do you love consorting with these coarse folks so? Well then, Babel, will you not dance, amuse us, and we will grant you 3 wishes. I'm not sure if this guy's joking or not. What? Oh, I'm so sorry. You're the mother of the tribe, right? Ha 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 ha. My apologies. I read the servitude in your brow, and merely could not help but wish to see you dance and entertain us. I am merely your servant, and I will listen to all you have to say. I shall follow the dictates of the Queen of Oasis, Nabu Manawo, with all due trepidation, and them I will not defy. Ha! I shall not be so cruel. Save your solicitations. I already have a master, and I do not intend to take on any servants either, so I fear your calculation may come to naught. So make sure I can grovel too, huh? You have yet to see many things indeed. My master, you hold my true name. I shall do what you and only you desire. The decision shall be yours. I will not speak another word to these foul desert dwellers. Master, your master? Why, yes indeed, and is this noble prince you see before you. Now, you need not kneel. Come on, say something, don't you? Just look at her face. I understand. In that case, will you help us? I will help you find the external oasis. If that is your choice, then I gladly obey. Well then, I shall lend my aid. A pleasure to work with you, desert woman. But a word to the wise, nothing save death can break a contract forged by true names. And I will be watching you on my master's account. Do not think for a moment that you may wheel me. I understand. And it is good that you do, Dweller of the Sand. Now then, do not disturb my rest. So you have forged a contract with her then? Yes. Yes, I understand. You've done well. Jin is arrogant, unfettered creature, and yet you may have managed to bind her. You have surpassed my expectation indeed. But that is well. Our path to the external oasis has been made smoother. So please, Bloody Master, if I may ask something of you, keep Lelupar loyal at all costs. I will. You have my thanks. Jeht and Nora has returned. You youngsters catch up for now. I have to ask for your pardon. I need some time to organize your information you have gathered. Miss Babel sure is busy, huh? Alright, where are they? I forgot to do the shrine or the thing before. More books. Okay. Jeht. Is the conversation with Matriarch Babel over? In that case, let's take a short break. We're here. Come on, let's find a place to sit and grab a bite. Hey there, Arzarkwi, Jeht. It's been a while. Haha, hardly that long. Good to see that you're all well. Jeht's really fond of you. We were just talking about you, in fact. Eh? What did you talk about? Is Jeht still angry? Huh? Angry? Oh, she did mention little disagreement you had, yes. But you know, she talks quite carelessly, but isn't actually good at expressing her feelings. Still, you should reflect as well. Jeht's very concerned about your safety, so you should pay a bit more attention to her suggestion. Sorry, it was my mistake for leaving her out. Sorry, it was my fault, really. I was petty, childish. I knew how important the crew car was to our mission, but I threw a tantrum anyway. The Lupar said stuff weirdly, and she does not use some petty, creepy anthologies. But she looked out for us the whole way, so... Well, she's different from the people we met so far for sure, but she doesn't seem like a bad person. Whatever the case, I'll be fine. Bloody Master's important to you, isn't he, Jeht? Of course, you're my best friends. Sheesh, you're so serious all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what to say at all. There's no need to be so awkward. I won't get mad anyhow from now on, and you can count on that. Hahaha, that's right. That's the spirit. Alright, about the Mother of Jinn, is it with you? Yes. I saw Azarkia. Didn't Matriarch Barbel tell you not to ask that willy-nilly? It's fine, Jeht. I mean, I guided you half the way, so I count as a companion, don't I? A companion, you say? Perhaps you speak too hastily. Huh? The battle's talking. Such insolence. If you recognize me not, then your silence shall serve better. Whoa, this is a pretty fierce one for sure. Is that the Mother of Jinn then? I'll watch my tongue if I were you, desert spawn. This is her, one of my brothers here in the tribe. Huh, well, we could have we could have chosen worse. This one is sturdy enough. Shame that he has too big a mouth and too small a brain. How is talking to her supposed to not end as an exercise in frustration? Feel for you. Have you know, Jeht, did you find Ben pretty cute, didn't you? How about you just treat her like Ben that talks? They both fly, don't they? Oh, it's fine. Sharp tongues are to be expected of the legendary Jinn. Somewhat, I mean. Whatever the case, she is on our side, isn't she? We'll be fine. On your side? Did I mishear you? Apologies, but you shall not find me on the side of those who entreat my master while wearing two faces. My master trusts you, and I trust his reasoning for that, but I will be watching you, Arzarkwi. Well, I guess that's just what a Jinn is like. It's fine. Alright, did anything happen while we were separated? Just curious, I mean. Same here, did I miss anything? Well, about that... So a trader along with accountants from another tribe. They might be the same bunch I was tracking down previously. It's even possible that they are collaborating with dangerous outsiders like the Fatui. Huh? Ha, pretty good, Jeht. Made the best of rather limited information on our foes there. It's not too hard. I've been helping the matriarch to track and eliminate traitors, so their movements and patterns aren't that alien to me. My dad and I have also encountered those people who call themselves Fatui in the past, so they are no strangers to me either. Still, I ran off in a huff, without giving any thought to whether they would act. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. Oh, let's leave that aside for now. It wasn't even your fault. I'm with Paimon. Don't beat yourself up with about this too much yet. They seem to have been orderly specific not to attack you. Can't blame you for having lowered your guard there. As for Adolfo, since he fled in secret, it's beyond doubt that he betrayed us. Those who violate the law of hospitality and wield their blades against guests are unworthy of Talon's mercy. I'll capture him, Bloody Master. This, I promise. He will not escape the matriarch's judgment. Ho ho, just getting serious. What? You make it sound like I've never been serious. Haha, becoming even more of a model of a tribeswoman. Hey, Jeht? What are you talking about? Aren't I one? That's not what I meant. I'm just glad to see that you're so concerned about your friends. This is also a tribal matter, you know. True, outsiders are becoming increasingly active in the desert. As their interference increases, so do changes of heart and thought. As Matriarch Babo right and left hands, we should indeed be concerned about such things. Exactly. Alright, there's one more thing. It's wetland season at the moment, so the tunnels they dig are starting to show up all over the desert. Such areas are very dangerous, so we just have to approach our adventures with more care and avoid them at all costs. Wait, just wetland? Don't we always hunt them? They're no threat. There's still no reason to drop your guard. Sure, I get it. What's a wee nut? Oh, them? We hunt them every year, and then we collect their body's fat and use that to make spice. We don't produce much, but it can be sold at a pretty price. So we don't usually lack anything. We just need to control the Weenut hunting grounds, and our long-term prospect will stay good. City folks love these thick and potent spice, but ask them about our desert folks, and they tell you a different story. We also need to hunt other animals, but the smell Wingnut gives us is too strong, and we'll chase them off. As such, our spice workers can't take part in hunts, nor can they serve as assassins. As opposed to the scent of mature wingnut, the larva gives a much gentler scent, which we often use to scent marks to prevent getting lost in caves and ruins. Haha, use that Garabad ruins back there, but they are really that dangerous? Not really. For you outsiders, perhaps. But you needn't worry about that. We'll protect you. What's so funny? It's nothing. The children of Apel reduced to this. Not that you mention it, you haven't said anything in quite a while, the Lupar. And I, for my part, was about to ask if you had forgotten about someone. Well then, would you like to hear a story? Sure, as long as you have one to tell, anyway. It's a shame how long I slumber. I fear I am not current with the hot topic of the day, and am armed only with some ancient yarns. Will you mind, old master mine? Don't worry, I'm on the ears. Don't worry, I'll cover my ears. And Paimon cover. Wait a minute. Are you covering your ears for? The book says that the word of the Jinn has magic in them, and that their swords have the power to lay curses. And they also said that the behavior such as yours is impolite in the extreme. Do not interrupt me, little lady. Now, where should I begin? As a moonlight. Thousands of years has passed since the event told of this tale. The desert had yet to become so desolated, and the oasis spread out across the land like glistening jewels. In those days, the Jinn walked the earth in great number, and they lived within the silver night's wind, within the flowing sands, in the ripple of the unknowable ocean, in the pattering of the rainforest springs. We Jinn are not ordinary creatures, but we are the servants of the mistress of flower. We are untroubled by basic wants, nor were we shackled by material thirst. It was life itself that greatly fascinated us. The blooming, the withering of flowers, the scattering of birds, these were the things that held us in thrall. Apart from that, only our true names could bind us. We were carefree so long that our mistress walked the earth, and we enjoyed her eternal paradise, her love, and her comfort. But tragedy would come, and our paradise crumbled as the mistress departed. Our reverie turned to mourning, and all that was good and lovely was violently perversed in the anguish. And so we gave out Kamar our true names, and became his servants, for he promised to find us our eternal companion, our true master. Deluded hopes and trust did we harbor in our hearts, and so forsook our freedom, accepting imprisonment with silver bottles, and servitude to his realm. But what was lost was forever lost, never again to return. But do not think that the jinns were wanton servants. Only a love bordering upon madness could make the jinn give their true names willingly. For it was their deep love for the mistress of the flowers that drove them to embrace the desert from the first. Yet, waking to face the tomfoolery of the barren world caused a surely jinni to fall incurable in love with a shepherd. Ah, you're awake? A shepherd? Not you. No. Huh. But much like you, my master, you were much like him, and he was once. Well now, girl, does that make you jealous? No. It's just that I found your story quite familiar. That's because this story happened before and yet may happen again. To the jinn, love was a terrible chain, driving those who fell into the pit to make sacrifice, like the hyphen of a parasitic insect. Oh boy, the Lupar is at it again with a scary anthology. Haha, we jinn do not have this tedious thing you humans call shame, so we do not shy away from discussing love, or revealing one all to a lover. But to the jinn, this mad love could not be reconciled to betrayal, or else hatred and vengeance 3 times greater would be sure to follow. That was the root of the farce that ended Garabad, though that was a different tale. Actually, now that you mention it, I'd like to ask a question. Did you really have no other goal in presenting your true name? Well, I suppose vigilance is wisdom. Well, I do have something I seek. I wish you could go to the external oasis just as you do. There are things that have been left unfinished, and what would those be? Forgive me, dear master, if I can only slowly tell you that tale as our journey proceeds, but the time for that has not yet to come. But know this, it is good fortune that I should have met you. Well, since we got the same goal, let's get going. How about a toast? And what should we make this toast with? Me? Ha ha ha. Alright, we're story time over. Let's talk about something more relaxing. By the way, Bloody Master, do you play cards? He does. How did you know? Because I wanted to see it. Alright, great. Now show me what you got. Alright, so is it time to duel? Alright, we'll use. What are they using? Okay, water. Alright, that's pretty interesting. They brought in the okay. What are we doing? Alright, I think that should be good. We'll go with this. Confirm.
Gonna be epic.
Gonna be epic. So it doesn't matter what I roll. What do we get? Dun 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 2. What do I have? So I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Alright, that should be good, I guess. Let's go with that. Okay, can we let's enter.
No excuse for slacking.
What he got? How did he get? All right, so I'm not sure how he got 4 of those. Alright, now we'll get fire rolls. Nice, fire. This. Okay.
Everybody stand back! You can't hide.
Alright. We're gonna switch to Noelle.
I will protect you.
Okay.
Steady as stone.
Okay, we're ending turn. So now we're trying to roll for Geo. Okay, what do we get? Okay. Alright, not bad. Let's see. Get that. We're gonna get rid of this. 4.
Time to clean up.
Starting to switch. Well, old Fred, not Desert Dweller. Oh, that went too fast. Okay. That was my turn. This will be the next attack.
My duty at an end.
Got you.
Alright, who's ending turn? Okay, I think we're doing a Geo attack, so we'll use that one. Let's see, come on, 4 Geos. Okay, we're good. Okay, Geo attack. Okay, yep, just enough.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Does Jeht want to fight too? Bloody Master, Paimon, how'd you sleep? Not bad, thanks for asking. Why did Lupar have to use all those strange metaphors about bugs and scorpions? Took about half the night to get them out of her head. Glad you guys got some rest. I sure didn't. Huh? And who asked you to get up in the middle of the night to go find Matriarch Babel? Huh? Wrong way around. She came to find me. What did Matriarch Babel want with you? It was an urgent thing. Some matters concerning the elder of the tribe, you know. Oh, I see we have happened upon some open secrets. Matriarch Bebel spoke briefly with me last night. What we do next is to use the tunnel in the dunes to enter the underground portion of the Eternal Oasis. Indeed, my master, Al-Akamar, once created a most exclusive system of canals shaped to provide interrogation of the soil of the mortal kingdom. Before the dunes was encased in sandstorm, before Al-Akamar was naught but dust, this place rolled with hills most versatile and verdant. But those canals had long run dry. Unfortunately, that lent them to our purpose quite well, allowing entry to the foundation of the oasis within the dunes. So, Matriarch Bebel has finally made her decision. It's because Bloody Master reclaimed the Jitney. He can serve as a guide. Moreover, my tongue as clever as that as the mockingbird, but you should know that by now. I indeed witnessed the occurrence, my master, but I thought there was little need to go into details about it with you. Alright, let's go discuss the rest of the details with Matriarch Bebel then. Okay, let's go. So let's see, where are we at? Are we... Today is Thursday. We still have a couple rewards. Alright, well... Let's see, we're gonna probably stop. For the story-wise, we're gonna stop over at that location.